Welcome back, Wonders. It's Naidra. So I finally decided to make the switch over to PoE 2, and I'm super excited to jump into this with you guys. I've never played PoE before, so this is my very first time. I did already start it, and I am currently at level 3, but I figured might as well get you guys in for the ride as well. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. So like I mentioned, this is my very first time ever playing PoE. I started a little bit ago and got to level 3, so didn't get very much progress in here. However, I have no clue what I'm really looking at when it comes to this, but I'm super excited to figure this out. So far, from what I'm noticing, this looks very similar to Diablo 2 in terms of how the inventory looks, how the characters operate, even how the powers look as well. A couple of the differences that I'm noticing right off the bat is we do have health potions and we also have mana potions. I do really like having these mana potions. It is super helpful because that means we can keep on attacking without having those cooldowns, or at least at this point so far. And so with that, let's see how far we can get, and I'll break this down into a few different parts so you guys can come back and watch the later parts as well if you'd like to. But again, because I just started, I have no idea where I'm at so far, and there's a very good chance that I'm going to die. This specific area that I'm in right now really reminds me of the maggot layer, especially because we have these flesh larvae that keep popping up out of the ground. Oh, I'm already over here using these health potions and mana potions. But it seems like a lot of fun. There's a lot that's going on in the screen, which I think is really cool. I am especially liking this lightning attack and also the ice attacks. I have seen that there are some YouTubers that have already come out with some build guides, but I really would prefer to come up with my own. And we got a waypoint here. All right, so... Alright, so it looks like our mission is to travel to the Mud Burrow, and then we have the Secrets in the Dark, which is travel through Clearfell to the Grellwood. Okay, so we were just in the Mud Burrow, so let's go back in there. What I don't like is when I left the game last time, the interactive map that's showing up on the top side of the screen here vanished, so I have to uncover all of the areas that I had already been through, but not too big of a deal. I also like this overlaying map that, again, is very similar to Diablo 2. Makes it a little bit easier to see where you're going without having to look away from your screen, and then just as easily goes away too. So I think that's really good. Looking in the chat rooms and what feedback some of these other players have so far, it seems like a lot of people like this. Of course, just like any new game, I'm sure we're going to run into some glitches and some other things that are not quite as fun or as pleasant, but again, the game just came out, so we are expecting to see some kind of glitches. And for those of you that are watching that have played this before, what advice would you have for a brand new player to this game? Is there something that you can look back on and say, hey, this is something I could have done a little bit differently, or I could do better, or maybe something that'll help progress through the game a little bit quicker while still getting that fun experience of going through the storyline? I am also noticing that we have these scrolls of wisdom, which looks like they're very similar to identifying scrolls from Diablo 2. The one nice thing I'm also noticing about this in comparison to Diablo 2 is that you have this button down here that lets you create a portal, and it doesn't look like there's a limit to it. So unlike Diablo 2 where we were having to use the Scrolls of Town portal, this one you can just click on it. It doesn't take up any inventory space anywhere, so that's really nice, and you can just use it whenever you want, or at least that's what I'm noticing so far. So I think that's super cool. One thing I am super nervous about though at this point is this skill tree, which looks really big and also very different from anything I've ever seen before. There seems to be a lot of options on here, and it makes me curious if there's a right or a wrong way to go. I know that these different start points are different for the character classes you select, so that kind of makes sense, but it also looks like you can kind of intermingle with the other classes as well. So seems like it's super cool, and I think that that would really help to make your character powerful. But is there a wrong way you can go with this? Is this going to impact you negatively as you continue to progress down the road? And also, I wonder if this is something that you can change down the road. But it's a little bit overwhelming from some of the other ones I've seen in the past. Again, Diablo's skill tree really pales in comparison. It's really just a twig. I wish we would see a little bit more options kind of like this with Diablo. I'd like to see it being a little bit less overwhelming ultimately. For now, I'm going to move my way up in the direction that's going to increase my overall damage, and then eventually we'll start to branch out in different directions that will help us also get some tankability and potentially some additional speed as well. So for now, let's go ahead and put this into the 8% increased spell damage, and we'll go ahead and carry on. What I really want to know also is this going to be a little bit more flexible in terms of what type of builds we can have? Do we have variety, or are we forced to do what we've always done with Diablo, which is that there's going to be a couple that are better than the others, but in order to reach certain levels of content, you have to absolutely have a specific build. Like right now with Diablo, if you don't have the Spiritborn, you're not getting very far in the game, which is super frustrating. Alright, throw up some. Oh, ouch. Okay, that really hurt. So we're going to have to go ahead and try that one again. This Devourer looks pretty cool. Again, really reminiscent of the Maggot layer, but it looks like it's the Maggot layer on crack, basically. I'm also noticing the monster density isn't quite that high here, but the monsters seem to be pretty powerful. So maybe that's a good thing for the beginning of the game. Pretty cool. You can also dodge these attacks pretty easily, and some of these do quite a bit of damage, so as long as you know what direction those attacks are coming from, you should be able to dodge most of them. Guessing this icon at the top means that they have extra armor or extra difficult to take down. It kind of looks like a chest, maybe a chest plate. Almost looks like boobs. Whoop, almost there. Oh, there's another one. So far, so good. I'm a little bit surprised with the quality of the video. It doesn't seem like it's quite as high as I was expecting it to. It doesn't look quite as good as Diablo. It looks more like Diablo 2 Resurrected, if I had to compare it to any of the existing Diablo games right now, which really isn't bad. I think it's good, but I would have expected a little bit more out of this for it being such a hyped up game, and also for having such great reviews. Alright, you damn maggots, let's go. Or excuse me, larva. Alright, we did it. So now we gotta go talk to Renly. Go ahead and grab the stuff over here. See what we got. If we got anything good here. A shield. I don't think that I can use a shield with a staff, since this is probably a two-handed weapon. Looks like we've got some cuffs. We don't have any of those, so we'll take... Ooh, we got a yellow item. And a uncut skill gem. So create a skill gem or level an existing gem to level 2. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. So it gives you a little bit of a demonstration of what that skill actually looks like before you select it. I do really like that. That's cool. Okay. So we'll go back to the elemental one. And we can either level up our spark, we can level up our frost bomb, or we can go ahead and pick frost nova. This might be helpful, especially because we're moving around so much. So this might help us with freezing our enemies. Wait a minute, does this not freeze them? A Nova of Ice expands from you, knocking back enemies based on how close they are to you. Casting Ice Nova targeting near a Frostbolt projectile will cause it to originate from the Frostbolt instead of you, and cause more freeze buildup. Okay. So if we go up to level 2 with this, it looks like it increases our damage. And then with this one, it increases our projectile speed, it increases our damage. It also fires off another projectile and increases duration. That sounds like it's probably the way to go. This also increases. Let's go with Frost Bomb. We'll upgrade this guy. Awesome. And then as for our other stuff, so we'll go ahead and identify these gloves. Wow. Cold damage, perfect. So we're using some cold damage. We're getting some maximum life and some resistances. So let's slap that baby on. And then we'll just leave these and save the Scrolls of Wisdom. Alright, so the next thing is we need to talk to Renly for our next reward. Yeah, with pleasure. Let's do it. Alright, here he is. Ah, finally. Took down the Devourer, did you?
Did you? Oh, that's incredible. This is the first real success we've had against the darkness. We can breathe a bit easier now. Perhaps even go out and gather food. Now, this won't cover our debt to you. Not nearly. But take it as thanks.
Oh, we got another support gem. Yes, I will take it. I absolutely will use it right away. Let's go with Controlled Destruction. Cool. And the next thing we got to do here is travel through Clearfell to the Grellwood. Okay, so Grellwood, do we have that waypoint already? Let's check. Clearfell, we need to go up here. So we can teleport to Clearfell. Oh. You are nothing. Pow. Oh, that looks cool. Alright, now we want to go this way, I believe. If I have to pick between going with ice, fire, or lightning, it's going to be such a hard decision. I really love playing with lightning, but ice has always been one of my favorites too. Hopefully I can keep using both elements or more than one at a time and still maintain the same power levels. But we shall see. Rotten Wolf. Guess the only thing that sucks about the Frost Bomb is that it stays in the spot that you cast it. So unfortunately, it doesn't let us... It doesn't follow the monster around, so it really kind of makes it difficult. I guess it would be super useful against maybe like a boss or something that's not moving around too much. But some of these guys that are more agile, it really defeats the purpose of having it at all.
The Vestiri was once home to such forests.
Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, we got a waypoint. Yes, I will take it.
Has an abundance of energy. What happened here?
Who's Una?
Shade. Is it still alive? Perhaps it can give us the answers we seek. Only the Count's sword has the power to bind souls to the tree like this. We must free it somehow. To release that being from the Tree of Souls, we'll need more than simply cutting his robe. The ancient runes that imbue the Count's blade created the binding, and only ancient runes can break it. There is a battlefield not far from here that runs red with rust, where the weapons and armor of countless Ezamites still remain. We call it the Red Veil. You should search the area. There may still be power in some of those centuries-old relics. Renly will know how to forge them, bring the runes to him, and then, perhaps, we shall find some answers.
Well, thank you, Una.
The old magics will protect me.
Yes, please do wait here. I would hate for you to be useful somehow. Ooh, gold. I will take it. It's a very dark game. Wonder if it's going to be like this the whole time, or if at some point it starts to get a little bit brighter. I like the dark. I really like the gothy feel to it. I think that's great. But I also like to be able to see what is around me, and some of these guys are kind of hard to notice. Uh-oh. No, no. We can't do it like that, honey. Pow. What do we got? A shield. Let's try this. Nope. This is a two-handed weapon, so that's not going to help us. And compare shift. Oh, no. Definitely not. But we do have an amulet now that increases our mana. Okay. Alright. We're moving our way up. We still need a belt and another ring. And at least we'll be fully equipped. Not the best stuff, but at least we'll have something. Hey there. No. Ah, we've been slaughtered. How dare you? Her. Okay, well, we'll try that again. Oh no, we have to summon Una again.
What happened here?
I died.
Runes.
That's what happened, Una. I was slaughtered because you didn't help me. Maybe I'm not using my primary attacks very often, but it doesn't seem like my mana's running out very fast, which is great. This fireball or firebolt actually does more damage than I thought it did. So find the entrance to the red veil in Grellwood. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh. Bramblegast. Hello. Well, why not? Yeah, this frost bomb is doing quite a bit of damage. It's really slow, but it seems like it's doing some good damage. Ooh. What are these shadow balls? Is this supposed to be like a Trevenant Gengar type thing with these shadow balls? Bramblegast. Not a Pokemon. Pretty sure that's the grass ghost. Alright, Bramblegast, it's over for you. Boom! And we got a superior leather vest. What's good? I don't want to keep using these. Creates a skill gem or level, an existing gem to level 2. Okay, well, let's level up our Spark. It's probably a good way to go. I doubt I'm going to need this crossbow, but we're going to have to use a Scroll of Wisdom for this. Probably should just toss this, and this, and this. Make some space. Alright. So now we've got a couple of sockets in here. Upgrades a normal item to a magic item. Am I using any? Oh, is that a normal item? Ooh, it is. Okay. Do we have any more normal items? We do. Our amulet and our ring. So we'll upgrade that. I might be wasting these. Maybe there's a better use for these guys. Augments a magic item with a new random modifier. Ooh, okay. So let's do that for Do it for our amulet. All attributes. Okay. What about our staff? 45% increased spell damage. Oh my gosh, I should have done that to start with. Cool. Alright. Beware of my prowess. Where am I going? Still finding the entrance. Oh yeah, wow, they went down quite a bit faster. There we go. That's feeling a little bit better. Pretty quick little power up there. And we're still level 4. So we got a nice little power boost, even though we haven't leveled up yet, from just upgrading our equipment slightly. Got 100k, should I gamble? Oh, looks like there's a gambling feature here too. Oh, I guess that's something that you should be looking forward to. That was a big yes. How much do I have? What is this? Oh, I have 259 gold. You only win in PoE if you gamble? Oh, interesting. Another waypoint, yes. And by the way, if you guys are currently playing PoE and you're already subscribed to the channel, let me know what character class you guys chose, and also if there's something better that I can choose that will maybe help me progress a little bit quicker. Ooh, level 5, yes. From what I'm seeing on YouTube, it sounds like a lot of people have already switched over before I did to PoE 2 from Diablo, but curious to know if any of my existing subscribers have already done that, or if you're planning on doing it. And if you haven't done it yet and planning on doing it, what's holding you back? Ooh, a scroll of wisdom. Okay. I will take as many of these as possible. We probably should go back to town. Alright, so let's keep it moving. Uh-oh. The only crappy part about this static attack is that it's not targeted towards the enemy, so it just goes out randomly, which is helpful when there's a lot of monsters, but if you're trying to aim it towards one of them, it doesn't always happen. Ooh, another Scroll of Wisdom, yes please. Rusted chest. Don't mind if I do. Uh-oh. 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 No! Aha! Frost bomb comes through. She must travel light. Girl, you just need to pick everything up. Let's go. She's got a lot to say. She must travel light. She can't do that yet. So I'm noticing my health potion doesn't seem to refill right now. Can only hold charges while in belt. Refill at wells or by killing monsters. I just killed some. So it currently has 8 charges, but nothing's happening. What am I doing wrong here? Ah.
I have no space for that.
Oh my gosh. It's like, I told you already, I don't have any space for this one. Don't make me yell at you. Oh, I found one of the obelisks. Ooh. Yeah, I certainly did. Uh-oh. Yes! Level 6. Let's go! Finally go back to town after this one and get us some new powers. So I'm going to go ahead and update some of my stuff, and I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. So, we didn't really have that much gold to do very much. We only had about 470 or so. So we went ahead and grabbed a Voltaic Staff of Sparks, which gives us +3 lightning bolt, and then also 45 increased lightning damage, and +1 to all lightning skills. So I think this will be super helpful. Let's see how it works. Alright, collected 2 remaining runes of power. Will do. Oh, we got a checkpoint here. Very good. Oh, wow. That looks cool. But it only hits one enemy. Still not bad. We will take it. Now we're talking. It's a little bit slow, so it makes it difficult in combat when you're going against multiple enemies at once, but it does seem to be doing some pretty good damage. So I guess this means we've chosen the lightning route for now, but likely we'll swap it if we can later on. Boom. Bloom serpents. So that's what those are. That's pretty cool. So it's like a flower snake. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, we found another obelisk. Yeah, that explosion looks pretty freaking cool. Maybe I should have done ice instead. That was nice. Ice is nice. Pow. Braid shoes and ruined guard. Okay, so I don't have space for any of this junk. Alright, now we got one more to go, which is probably, hopefully this way. That looks cool. Yeah, it does seem like the wand is a little bit faster. Interesting. So I still get to use my lightning bolt, even though... Oh, it automatically switches. Right? Oh, that's cool. Okay. So I thought I was able to use any of my skills that I have as long as the item is equipped, even if I'm not currently using the staff. But when you use an attack that is only available because of a certain item, it automatically switches over to that. That's cool. So then if I needed to do mana drain, which I don't, but if I did, I could use it without having to go into my inventory and swap it out. That's pretty cool. Another checkpoint. And I will say, while I do love the map on Diablo 4 because you can see everything and it's a little bit easier to see, it's not transparent like this. This makes it so much easier. I don't have to go into the map in order to do it. I could just see it here, and I can also see when I'm being attacked by monsters. And as for me, when I was playing Diablo 4 in the Helltides, especially, as soon as you open the map, you have tons of monsters that spawn. It's like it automatically happens and knows that you're not paying attention, and you die instantly, which was so frustrating, especially because you lose all of the cinders that you've accumulated until that point. So I'm really glad to see that this does make it a little bit easier. Oh gosh, what am I in for here? The Rust King, hello. Don't kill me, please. Whoa! Whoa! No! Oh my gosh, my health went down so fast. Oh my gosh!
That may hold what
Alright, we're gonna do it this time for sure. Oh jeez, he's pretty quick for such a big dude. Ooh-wee. Ooh, come on. Alright, we got him that time. Oh my gosh, that was pretty difficult. But I did enjoy it. I do like it when it's difficult like that. It shouldn't be a one-click KO, especially when you're fighting against a boss. Ooh, a feathered robe. Ruined cap. Withered wand. Alright, so let's give this a try. Regal orb. I'm afraid I'm gonna... Yeah, whatever. So it gave us +6 to intelligence. So I really didn't do that much. Energy, physical thorns. Evasion. Excellent life resistance. Stun. I think the other one's better. Oh, especially because the other one's got 2 sockets instead of the 1. Cool. So we'll keep that one. Everything else just seems to be meh. Travel to Clearfell encampment. Oh, an uncut skill. Cool. 2 town it is. Bring the runes to Renly for forging. Okay, Renly, let's do this, my guy.
Here are your spikes, but be cautious. They stay warm after forging, no matter how many times I quench them. I would ask what you need these for, but I'm putting my trust in you.
No, thanks, Renly. You should trust me. Now, what the hell is this? Rune spike. Oh, I thought it was going to be something I can use. Useless! Alright, so we can use this gem. Oh, we got new attacks.
Chains lightning to nearby enemies.
Yeah, let's just go with this one for now. Even the campfire. Like, I mean, this looks exactly like Act 1 from Diablo 2. The only thing that's missing is Deckard Cain, which he's probably around here somewhere. So we need to get over to Grelwood. Una, come forth.
What happened here?
Stab the rune spikes into the Tree of Souls. Okay. How do I do that? Oh.
Good. Now the others.
Let's see what power the old clans wield.
Alright, now we gotta speak to Renly. And let's
He's
speak to Una
unconscious,
first.
but he's breathing. Though, this wound. We should take him back to Clearfell. He may be the only one who knows what truly happened out here.
Alright. The Tree of Souls.
Goodbye.
It's not the Tree of Whispers.
I heard you heading for the village. When I fled for my life, there was no time for me to grab all my smithing tools. If you do manage to reach my forge, you should find them and bring them here. I'll set up a bench, and we can see about working on your equipment.
Thanks, Renly. Goodbye.
Stick to the cards.
Travel to Ogham Village. Okay. And looks like Una decided to move, so let's see what she wants now.
The wound. It should be fatal, but somehow he clings to life. I fear it will not be long until his song ends. He will never heal while the Count's binding still holds sway. Only by a Count's hand can this binding be released. I know an old tale, one that speaks of a ring we might be able to recover, buried 3 centuries ago in our ancient graveyard. A Count's signet ring, bearing his rune of authority. But how to reach it in time? The Greater Tangle. The overgrown sinkholes and gullies that run beneath Ogham can lead you there. The path is dangerous, but go back to the Grellwood. Find the entrance. We shall see if the spirits of this land still have the will to see you through.
Ah, okay. So Grellwood is how we get there. Got it. And now we gotta find the entrance to the Grim Tangle. Wish we could get more evade charges. That would be nice. I mean, there's only a second cooldown, but it'd be nice to keep going. What would really be nice is if we can get a teleport, which I'm not sure if that's something that we can do in this game, or at least I know we can't just yet, but that would be really nice. Ooh, yes, level 7. Pow. Yeah, so far I'm liking it. It's looking pretty good. It feels pretty good. We're getting some good progression. We're seeing some immediate change to our skills and even our appearance. And this is just not even level 10 yet. So I think it's looking pretty good. Seems promising for sure.
We need more time.
The pace of leveling seems pretty good too. It doesn't seem like it's taking too long to get there. It's not too fast. It's not too slow. So it seems like they got that right too. So far I definitely would recommend this, especially for those that like to play ARPGs. Definitely those that have played Diablo in the past. I still am gonna go back to Diablo when the new season comes out to check it out for sure. But in the meantime, this is a great way to fill that downtime, especially because we know mid-season always slows down a little bit, and typically I take the last month or month and a half off before the season ends, just to kind of wind down a little bit, and to build up that excitement for the next season too, because things can get pretty boring pretty quick, especially with, you know, the most recent Diablo season. It was really great. The Spiritborn was a lot of fun to play with, but it just didn't seem like there was any other options besides that. So once you got done playing it with the Spiritborn, you're done. Hopefully that'll change in the future seasons, but definitely hoping that that won't be an issue in this game. And so far I'm feeling pretty powerful, but we'll see what it looks like in the end game once we get to that point. I think I found it. Yep, the Grim Tangle. Here it is. also, oh, we can respect the character. Cool. Luna, help.
For now. But I sense more than just life.
What is it that you're sensing?
If the Fae spirits are still watching, I believe they will help us. Please, wait a moment. The old magic still thrives. The way's open. Please, hurry.
I will do my best.
I need more time.
What is this on the ground? Is this mushrooms? Huge mushrooms? Oh yeah, fungal. Well, I can't even pronounce that. Fungal something. But yeah, that definitely means mushrooms. Fungal zombie. Woohoo! Level 8. What's good?
I can't do that yet.
We're moving now.
I can't do that yet.
Ooh, a druid. A rotten druid. Certainly looks like the druids we're used to seeing. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Excuse me.
Stay still.
Ooh, we got him frozen. Nice. I didn't know that that can happen with bosses, but... Oh, no. No. Oh my gosh, we barely made it. Nice.
Will take you now, druid.
Yeah, what she said. Somebody's gonna take you now. Is this where we're supposed to go? Cemetery of the Eternals? No, I don't think so, but there is a waypoint here, so we'll take it. And
Has been abducted. That bastard tyrant has sent for.
This man has known respect in his life, but now he is simply lost.
well, we shall help this man. This also looks like the monastery from Diablo, so this is all very, very familiar stuff. I think this is a great stopping point for Act 1, Part 1. Be sure to stay tuned for Act 1, Part 2 coming out in the next couple of days. If you guys liked this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. That would greatly help me out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.